Hello again, and thanks for joining me today. Again, hope you're having a good day and hope you're staying safe. I learned one secret to not getting a flu or catching any virus, and that is to keep inside of your nose clean. A virus can live inside of your nose for, they say, up to 3 months before it decides it's going to take over your body and make you get sore throat and fever and all this kind of thing. So, kill it before it gets any further. Okay? Today I want to talk to you about attitudes. When I first started thinking about attitudes, I like to put things in my own way. And one of the things that I had come up with is attitude is like electricity. This is positive attitude. It's like electricity. It lights your toaster or make your toaster work. Turn on your lights. It works in your computer. Your mixer, it has your fridge going. It just permeates everything and makes everything works beautifully. That is my definition or my take on attitude. And I think it came from the saying that the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Get that? The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I did a bit of military training in my younger years, and I didn't realize that when we were upset at the soldiers for marching us every day, marching us in the hot sun, we had to have our beds inspected and make sure the beds were made properly. Our shoes had to be polished properly. We had to be well groomed and all this. And it's like, wow. And we had an inspection every week. They would come and inspect your nails. And it's like, what? And after we went through that grueling amount of training, the soldiers and came and talked to us, and we were surprised that they were being like friendly with us. And it's like, you guys were so mean and nasty to us. Now you want to be nice to us. And I said, okay, so our job is to make you guys men, and what we put you through is really an attitude development, so that when you approach life, you have the right attitude, you believe in yourself, and when you're in the moment, you make sure that you get the best out of that moment by doing your best and giving your best. That was a hard lesson to learn. The reason why I'm saying that is because we had so many guys that didn't make it through the program. They were so upset at the soldiers. Like, my parents don't treat me like this. Nobody talks to me like this, and on and on they went. And the soldiers allowed them to just quit. That's their choice. And after we made it through our training program, then we realized the value of it. And the thing is attitude. There is a saying that your attitude in life determines your altitude in life, meaning that's how far you're going to reach. And it's important that we develop good attitudes, but more so, attitude is more behavior when you're in a situation, right? I think I had mentioned in one of my videos that I had this job and I got complaints all the time. And one day I decided I'm going to do the best job ever. What I did was I changed or adopted a positive attitude, and people were very happy about the attitude change because they realized that they were actually giving me feedback on what was happening, and it was up to me to take that feedback and do something constructive with it. And that's where good attitude comes in. You are going to reach you are going to be in difficult situations. You are going to meet difficult people. You are going to struggle. You will be in situations where you feel that you're being taken advantage of, and on it goes. But you have to make that difference. You have to have that right attitude in every situation that you are in, so that the situation turns out right and to your advantage. And the way you maintain that kind of results in any situation is by having really good, positive, healthy attitudes. Get rid of anger and resentment. Get rid of poor self-esteem, because all those are the things that causes you to manifest low attitudes, right? And get you fired, or get you unpopular, or get you kicked out the door, or even kicked out of a relationship because of your attitude. I mean, how many people that you know, they're going from one relationship to the next, or from one job to the next, and the problem isn't the employer. The problem is them and their attitudes on the job. Success takes great attitudes. Why? Because you are going to go through hard times. You are going to meet stumbling blocks that you have to turn into stepping stones. The only way you can turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone is if you have the right attitude. Otherwise, you're going to be falling on your face, stumbling over in the stumbling block, right? The only way you can climb up is by having good principles of behavior to climb up on. If they're not there, again, you're going to be climbing down and not up. So attitude, I cannot go through all the attitudes with you here, but I'm just giving you a framework. I'm just giving you a taste that sometimes when you're in a situation that is working against you, it could be your attitude that's attracting that situation. And if you change your attitude, a lot of it would change. Remember, your outside is a picture of your inside, right? So get some good attitudes going. Because I don't know you personally, I cannot tell you what your bad attitudes might be. I cannot tell you what attitudes that you are exercising every day that is actually holding you back and not helping you to move forward, right? You have to know these things. You know them by the feedback that you get from other people. You know them if you are, what's the word? If you are right in judging yourself properly. And when I say if you're right, sometimes we justify ourselves even though we're wrong. Well, if that's the case, then you wouldn't be able to know how to change, and you wouldn't be able to know if you're right or wrong, because you already told yourself you're right when you could very well be wrong. Okay? So you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with life, and honesty is also an attitude, right, as you approach life, so you can make proper evaluations and fair evaluations to yourself and those around you. And when you see that your attitude is what's causing you the stress or the failure or the difficulties of your life, and you can come to the place where you can see that and acknowledge it and own it, then you can change it. But if you're evading it, right, and blaming everybody else, right, nothing is going to change. I heard a story many years ago about this guy in Britain, and everywhere he went, everything was stink, and he couldn't understand why the world was so stink, you know, and he started complaining about all the people being stink. And when he went home one day, he was combing his beard, and what was in his beard was a piece of stale cheese. The problem was him, not the rest of the world. And a lot of times we don't realize that our attitude is like that, and we are affecting everybody else. We're getting their feedback and not taking their feedback and doing something constructive with it, like change and become better, so that we can change our altitude in life. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I'm very practical and I'm very basic when I talk, and I'm hoping that you can grasp these things really quickly and adapt them to your life. You can go to the mirror and you can have a look at yourself and say, that's who I am, right? And be honest about it and make some serious changes and be on your way to success. Anyways, I do have music at ewoman.com that is designed especially to help you, to get deep inside of you, to saturate you and help you to move on with your life. Because the thing that drives you is the thing that you believe. To change your belief, you have to change your thinking. And these songs are written to help you change your thinking, but not just over a long period of time we're trying to read so many books and blah blah blah. No, these songs are written in a way so condensed that it gets deep inside of you quickly and helps you to transform quickly. So go over to the website, eforwoman.com. You should be able to sample them, and as I said, you can buy one or you can buy 4 songs or all the songs, whatever. It's up to you. But whatever you need, they're like little tablets, vitamins, musical vitamins for your brain, for your life, for your mind, for your soul. Give it a shot. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I wish you a great day. Keep safe, be good, peace.